A Squash and a Squeeze by Julia Donaldson and Alex Schleffer. A little old lady lived all by herself with a table, some chairs, and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. "There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Taken your hen," said the wise old man. "Taken my hen? What a curious plan." Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped around the room, knocking over the jug. Uh-oh, silly chicken. The little old lady cried, "Oh, what shall I do? It was pokey for one and it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Uh-oh, the jug is after falling and breaking. Silly chicken. "Taken your goat," said the wise old man. "Taken my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble on the table leg. Uh-oh. The little old lady cried, "Oh, glory be! It was tiny for two, now it's titchy for three. The hen pecks the goat and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Taken your pig," said the wise old man. "Taken my pig? What a curious plan." So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen and raiding the larder again and again. Uh-oh. Is he going to eat all the lady's food? The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore. It was titchy for three and it's tiny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." She said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Taken your cow," said the wise old man. "Taken my cow? What a curious plan." Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. So after climbing up onto the table, silly cow, do we climb up on the tables in toddlers? Do we climb up on the tables at home? I don't think so. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive, it was teeny for four, now it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out, I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." She said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take them all out," said the wise old man. But then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window and out flew the hen. "That's better, at least I can sneeze again." She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig. My house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow. "Just look at my house, it's enormous now." "Thank you, old man, for the work you've done. It was weeny for five. It's gigantic for one. There's no need to grumble, there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house. And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. There isn't a squash and a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash or